Okay, hey everyone around the world and here on Zoom world, we are live with some amazing experts in the field of design thinking, and they are just take problems and they look at it from basically all sides, and we're just so excited to get part of that. And we have people from around the world joining us here on this Zoom, truly around the world, from Peru to Zambia, Kenya, Cameroon. And we are excited about this unique collective. We call it the Flourishing Network because ultimately we want to keep pouring into your lives and create flourishing lives. And we have our folks in Zambia. I just want to shout out to them. Some amazing entrepreneurs as part of our Spark program there. For those that are listening in that might not have downloaded our app yet, I encourage you to do so and to take a look. They're on there and they are looking for small loans to keep going, and they've committed to come listen in with us weekly. We're going to do another one of these next Tuesday and beyond to keep training, to keep thinking. And not only are they getting this loans, they're growing in their understanding to ultimately get out of poverty. We know it's tough in some of these places because of COVID, because of development practices. And that's really why we're here. Kimberly, over to you on that note, on how to think about some of these very complex challenges, and please introduce yourself and your team.
Okay, thank you. I'm really thrilled to be with you. I'm Kimberly Weefling. I live in Silicon Valley, San Francisco Bay Area. I love it here because half of the people don't speak English at home. I love it here because so many people from all over the world. And that's a wonderful place to have creativity emerge, because when you have different kinds of people together, you get more creativity, more innovation. Of course, it can be kind of stressful because people think differently. So when people think different than me, first it drives me crazy. And the next thing I think is interesting. Interesting. So I'm hoping that you will also love it when things seem strange or different, because that is where you can find magic, innovation, and breakthroughs. Okay, so let me just do something with you. Cross your arms. Just cross your arms just like you would. Yeah, thank you, everybody there at Shisashi. Now, does it feel comfortable? Some people. Now look down at your arms. Cross your arms the other way. Okay, now please shout out. How did that feel?
Weird.
Is it uncomfortable or strange? I see you laughing, so I know. That is how it can feel when you are really doing innovation. It's uncomfortable and strange. And having a framework like design thinking can make innovation much easier, even while we're feeling uncomfortable. Okay, so I'll just briefly have introductions from my colleagues. How about over to you, Ivan? I'm going to throw you something on Zoom. Please, here you go. Wow.
I caught it. There we go. My little stress ball. Hello, everyone. I'm Yvonne Burton, and I'm here on the East Coast of the United States in Stamford, Connecticut. I'm an associate of Kimberly and Camille's, and I'm a tech consultant and a communications consultant, and I'm really excited to be here with all of you. All right. And now I'm going to toss the ball to Camille. Take it away, Camille. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, Yvonne, that was a great toss, Yvonne, all the way from the East Coast. I'm back on the West Coast. My name is Camille Smith. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. It's a pleasure to be with you. The work I've been doing over the past 30, 40 years, I have a few gray hairs, is in the realm of team building, leadership coaching, and everyone having their voice being heard and respected. Kimberly, I'll send it back to you. Here you go.
Okay. Whoa. Wow. Look what happened. It's unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Can you all still see me? My head is stuck inside of this giant thing. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So why are we being so playful? Well, because playfulness is necessary to open our brain to be ready to innovate. So I'm going to ask you to do something playful and strange. Okay, are you ready? All right, I'm going to ask you to look around your room and point at things and call it a different word. Okay, for example, I have these ears. I point at them and call it a chicken. Point at this and call it a puppy. Point at these and call it tomatoes. Okay? Maybe you think it's easy, but this is really hard to do. So I want you to go around and point at least 5 things and call it something totally different, totally unrelated, and see how that feels in your brain. Okay, try it there, you guys in Chisashi. You can point to things, point to people. Go ahead, try it. Stand up.
Puppy.
Yes, go ahead, do it.
This is a stick.
My chocolate.
And
A
this
knife.
is a lawnmower. This is a bamboo plant.
This is orangutan.
Ah, and this is a picture frame. What do you got over there, Chisashi? Please show me something you have.
Oh, that's a house. Wow.
Great. Great.
I think
Okay.
you got a laugh out of everyone on that one.
This is a football.
What was that one, Lindunda?
This is a ball.
All
This
right.
is a ball.
Oh, cool. Thank you. What do you have, Don Douglas?
This
Well,
is a
I have my
banana.
automobile that I enjoy driving.
Automobile. Great. Okay.
My tennis racket.
Ah. Oh, Lindunda had a second one. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Now, please just talk to me or Chisashi, talk among yourselves. How did it feel to call something totally different? What happened in your brain? So please discuss with your colleagues there and also talk to me. How did it
I'm
feel?
allowed to play, so I'm going to discuss with you.
It felt wrong.
Felt wrong.
Yeah.
Was it difficult?
No, it wasn't difficult,
but not used to.
but I didn't feel good about telling somebody the untruth.
Oh, untruth. Okay. Well, this was just a game. So we wouldn't want to do any lying, but it was just a game to help our brains detach from the strict, the narrow way we always think. That is what we
Hello?
use design thinking. Yes, go ahead.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, me when I said that this is a banana,
Yeah.
I felt something like my blood moved, but again, I was a little bit uncomfortable.
Yes. Yes. And when we do innovation, it's going to be uncomfortable. And I think that we need to understand that it will be uncomfortable. So I don't know if you can see the PowerPoint. Can you see it? Should I show any? Adam, will they be able to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To show what?
I'm going to show a couple, just a couple of PowerPoint, just a couple. I'm sorry. I just want to show you this. This is a famous company. Do you know about Kodak?
Yes.
It was a huge company, very, very big in Kodak film, cameras. And do you know who invented the digital camera? This was the first digital camera. Look how ugly it is. Look how big and strange, expensive and clunky. Please guess who invented it. Come on, guess. You want to guess? Take a risk. Make a mistake.
Kodak.
Yes, Kodak. Kodak invented the digital camera. And you know what the executive said? You know what the executive said when they saw this big, ugly, expensive thing? They said, that's cute, but don't show it to anybody. Don't show it to anybody. And they did not commercialize it. That's why Kodak was going out of business. But Apple, everybody has a picture in their phone now. And Kodak could not imagine a camera without film and chemicals. So sometimes we need help to imagine something that is not comfortable for us, something that is unusual or strange. That is how design thinking helps us. And I have many examples of companies that did not listen to change, did not care. All right. Okay. So we're going to go into overview of design thinking. I will just tell you, it is not thinking about design. Design thinking is not thinking about design. So what is it? Okay, I live near Stanford. I live near the Stanford D School. And here's what they say is design thinking. Hey, empathize, define, ideate, prototype, test. I don't know what this means. Seems too complicated for me, but I will explain a little. Empathize means feel the customer's pain. Who is your customer? And then define is really to define their pain points and to find the solutions. Ideate means create lots of ideas, and even strange or uncomfortable ones. Prototype means try it, just try it, test it, and then get some feedback. This is really difficult for adults. Let me just show you. This is some score of creativity versus age for people of different ages. So some people are 98% creative and other people only 2% creative. Which ones are the adults? What do you think? Any guess?
2%.
Yes, 2%, you cynic. Only 2%. That is why we need to have some help to expand our thinking. So have you seen this exercise? Maybe, do you have any pencil or paper?
No.
No pencil, paper. Okay. I want you to just draw with your hands to see if you can do this. Connect all of these 9 dots with only 4 straight lines, but all the lines connected. Can you imagine how you might do this? Connecting all of them? It's really hard. People try different ways. Can you imagine how to connect all 9 dots with 4 straight lines? Well, let's see if I can present this. Okay. 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines. It's pretty easy when people sometimes call it out of the box. We went out of the box, but there was no box. There were only 9 dots. So sometimes we have to go outside of the box. This is exactly what it means to go outside of the box, not be limited by what is inside, out of box thinking. Okay, so please remember the 9 dots. Remember the 9 dots. Okay. So now I will give you my version of design thinking. But first, you need to be willing to make mistakes. So whenever you make a mistake next time, please think of me and shout, woohoo! We don't call it mistakes in the US.
Practice.
Call it prototype.
Practice.
Practice.
They need to practice their woohoos. I didn't hear that very loudly.
Please, Yvonne, please help them.
I need to hear your woohoos. Louder, people. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
All right. Okay. All right. Better.
Now, some people say, why you want to celebrate mistakes? Of course, I don't want to make a mistake and accidentally injure you. I just want to take necessary risks to expand possibilities, go out of the box. Take necessary risks, learn from mistakes, and we call mistakes practice. We call mistakes experiments. We call mistakes prototypes. And then fail forward. Fail forward. If you have a baby, anybody have a baby, please wave your hands. Yes, have a baby. I see some babies there. Okay, people have babies. Now, when your baby is learning to walk. Oh, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Okay. When your baby is learning to walk, how many times the baby falls down? Many times. Now, if your baby falls down 100 times, do you go to your baby and say, just give up, just crawl for the rest of your life?
No.
Never say it. You just keep going, all right? That's what we need for creativity and innovation, and that is what is helped by design thinking. I want to introduce my colleague Camille, so that she can make some comments about her experience and keep going. Thank you, Camille. Introduce yourself.
All right, everyone. Good morning again, good afternoon, and good evening. So I don't like to make mistakes, but then I realized if I wanted to learn something like a new way to make a meal or a new way to hit my tennis shot, I had to risk looking bad. I never want to look bad. I always want to look good. But then I realized if I was always trying to look good, I would be too scared to make a mistake. I'd be too tentative. So one of the things that works to have us be more innovative is to be willing to look silly, be willing to make a mistake, be willing to have somebody's eyebrows go up and not take it personally. So it's a challenge.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so everybody, I'm not sure if we can do rock, paper, scissors, Yvonne. Do you guys know how to play rock, paper, scissors? Shisashi, can you play rock, paper, scissors?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to play, but those of you who are alone, we may put into breakout rooms Okay, so like 2 by 2. And if you're together with a bunch of people in Shisashi, you can play with your friends there. All right, so this is the rules of rock, paper, scissors. You make 1, 2, 3. You have to play either rock or paper or scissors. Now, if you play rock and the other person plays paper, they win. Paper beats rock. But if you play paper and they play scissors, they win because scissors can cut paper. If you play scissors and they play rock, the rock wins. Okay? Okay, so rock beats, paper beats rock, scissors beats paper, rock beats scissors. So I want you, Yvonne is going to put you into breakout rooms if you're just alone. And then you people who are in Shisashi, please turn to a friend and find a partner and play, all right? Now, here's the special rule. Just pretend that Join the Journey has got a huge grant and has lots of money, and you're going to win $1,000 cash for every time you beat your partner. And count how much money the Journey owes you. Just pretend, okay? Okay, so you only have 15 seconds to play. So you go in, find your partner, and play. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know how to play, Tim Giroux. Okay, let's try it.
All right.
Let's see. It might.
Hello. Okay. I guess do rock, paper, scissors, right? I don't know if you might be on mute. So ready? I think you're on mute though. But we'll try. We'll try. Yeah. There
Okay.
you go. Ready?
Okay. Yes.
1, 2, 3. We didn't do it at the same time. How about you? Anyways. Okay. Ready?
Ready. At the count of what? 3 or 4?
3, and then you go rock, paper, scissors, and then you go. Ready? 1,
Ready.
2. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2,
1, 2,
3. Shoot.
Coming back.
Okay. Where are my Tirashi
They
guys?
should be coming back.
Oh, they went into breakout room as well. See. Cool.
By the way, Kim, I think the pronunciation is Chamawa.
Chamawa.
Yeah.
Hi, Lindunda. What happened?
Where did they
Did we
go?
lose them?
Oh, let's see.
They didn't come
They'll
back.
dial back in, yeah.
Okay.
Here, let me send them a note.
Okay. So how much did you win? Tim Lindunda. Yes.
The problem with in a group where I was, it was draw. The first draw, we both had scissors, and the second round, we both had rocks. So I think Join the Journey owes us $1,000 because it was a 2,000, and then went to.
Oh, that's a pity. How about Zimbabwe? Any experience in the large group?
No, I brought my son here, and you can see he's an expert. So he won everything. It's called Lincoln.
Hi.
Yeah.
Please raise your hand if you didn't win anything. Zero. Anybody? Some people got zero. Okay, but how about anybody get more than 10,000? What?
Sorry.
Pamela, how did you do it? Oh, and Annabelle. Annabelle, how did you do it?
Well, I was playing against Adam and I just won. It was easy.
It was easy. Great. How much did you win, Pamela?
30,000.
How? Please tell us how you did that.
We decided to cooperate in the beginning.
Oh my God. Cooperating. One person made a rock, one person made a paper. And then the other person did the opposite. And we just won 2,000 each time, 1,000 for each. Okay. This is the surprising result. Most people don't win very much because the first thing they think is go, just go. Because I told you it's just a game. Please play, just go. Don't be fooled by anybody else again, okay? When somebody says just go, take a few minutes to stop. I would like you to stop, think, organize, and plan. What do I mean? I mean, use some kind of recipe for getting results. And this is what I call the scrappy design thinking recipe. It has all of the same ingredients as the Stanford D School, but just easier to remember. So start with why? Why are we doing this? And who cares? And what exactly is success? Measures of success? For thumb wrestling, why were we thumb wrestling? Why?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why were we playing rock, paper, scissors? To get money. And who was involved? Me and my opponent? No. Me and my partner. My partner. That was not my opponent. And what exactly was success? What was the measure of success for thumb wrestling? Get more money, just like in business. And so if we really wanted to get more money, we would say, why are we rock, paper, scissors? To get more money with our partner, and the measure of success is more money. That directly impacts how we do it. If we don't know why we're doing something in our business, if we don't know who we're doing it for or with, if we don't know what is success, then we cannot figure out how to do it properly. Now, this is not really just in a straight line. This is innovation. This is design thinking. So it's iterative. Okay, so we do why, who, what, before how, and then learn, take necessary risks, learn from mistakes, fail forward. This is the essence of design thinking. So I'm going to give you a test. I'll give you a little test. All right, let's just see. Please figure this out. You can type in chat or you can say it. Okay, imagine you only have one of these pumpkins. One pumpkin. But I won it. And Adam also wants it. We both won it. What is the solution? What's the solution? With one pumpkin, two people won it.
Cut it up together and make pumpkin pies.
Okay,
Pumpkin
make a
pies?
pie.
Jim, what are you saying?
Make pumpkin pies out of it together.
I heard that. What's the other answer I'm getting from the chimp?
Tamawa?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, you sell it, then you go and buy two.
Oh, very innovative. I love it. Very innovative. You can sell it and buy two. Wow. That's very creative. Thank you.
We have, from the people who are in chat, we have share it, cut it in half, share it with each other, figure out which person wants what, figure out what each person wants out of the pumpkin.
That's right. That's right. Figure out big why. Why do you want the pumpkin? Most people say just cut it in half, but maybe somebody wants to make such a crazy little pumpkin face like this. Maybe the other person wants to make pumpkin seeds. So you have to start with why and ask why 5 times. We say ask why 5 times. So think about your business. Why are you in business? And go deeply. For example, if you ask pharmaceutical company, why are you in business? If they say to make drugs, no. Why you make drugs? To help people feel better. Why? To improve the quality of life. Why? So that people can deal with their illness and have a beautiful life. Not make drugs. So try this with your business. Just briefly think about why are you really in business? To sell pumpkins? To buy pumpkins? Or to spread the joy of pumpkins? Okay. So do you have take 1 minute and just talk to people around you? Maybe we should go in breakout rooms and talk about why. What is the deep why behind your business? If you're selling pumpkins, that's not very deep. But if you're bringing food to people who are hungry, or you're trying to increase the joy of eating a more happy, healthy diet. So talk about your businesses 1 minute, just 1 minute, deeper meaning. Okay, let's try it for breakout rooms for maybe 2 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Hi. Thank you, Ellie.
Sounds like they're having a good time in Chamawa.
Yeah.
Right, guys? Thumbs up if you're having a good time. All
Thank
of you, come on. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Oh, great. Thank you. All right. What happened when you talked about why for even 2 minutes? What was what changed? Anything? Maybe nothing. Maybe total waste of time. What
Linda
happened?
has his hand up.
Okay, Lindunda.
All right, so I was with Annabelle, and then when she was asking me why, the first why was the business that I want to do is to own an organization that stands for. Then she asked me, why do you want to have that organization? Because a lot of people are stealing from the poor. And then she was like, why are they stealing from the poor?
Yes.
They are stealing from the poor because there is no one to monitor them. And then why is it that there's no one to monitor them? The reason why there's no one to monitor them because everyone is afraid. And then she was like, why is it that everyone is afraid? Everyone is afraid because they don't stand for what they believe in.
Yes.
I can go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone
Hello?
else?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. The 5 whys why I would like to start a business or why I'm doing business. Number 1 is to make my customers easy access the goods that they want to access. Yes, and to give them at a cheaper price. In one way, I'm helping them.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, and that's second, right?
Yeah.
And another one, profit should be last. So yes, and yes, and another one, in advance, my customers, what they're getting it from very far.
Yeah.
I bring it closer to them so that they can easily benefit.
Yeah.
Then the fourth one, for profit, so that I can easily sustain my business. Yes. It has to be profitable, but my profit should not be the one which should disadvantage my customers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes, my business, the profit that I put, it shouldn't be the one that disadvantages my customers, but it should be the one which sustains my business. And my customers, as a result, they have a reason to come back to me. They cannot go to someone who is disadvantaging.
Beautiful. That's right. Because if you disadvantage your customer, then next time they are not your customer.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
I love it. So in only 2 minutes, you could go so deeply into your purpose.
Yeah.
So when you are rushed, when you are very busy, when you feel rushed, please remember, stop, think, organize, plan, big why. What is the purpose? Ask why 5 times to really understand the purpose. Please promise me you will stop, think, organize, plan. Most people do not do it. They just go. All right, now I'm going to give you another question. Okay. Okay. There's a bunch of parts in a car. Here's some of the parts of the car. Please tell me which ones are most important.
Kimberly, can we read some of them in case somebody doesn't have video capabilities?
Please read them.
Parts of a car: transmission, engine, ignition, coolant system, driver's seat, heater, air conditioner, passenger seat, wheels and tires, rear view mirror, brakes, gas pedal, lights, GPS system.
Yeah, steering wheel. Okay. Any ideas? What is most important part of a car?
Shout it out.
Engine.
Engine. Come on, shout it out. Anybody?
Everybody agrees, engine?
Is it for any car or for my car?
Oh, well, that's a good question. That is a very good question. Remember, stop, think, organize, plan. Why? Why do you want the car? And who wants this car? And for what purpose? Very good question. Let me show you. Why I wanted this car to live in. It's too expensive to live in my neighborhood. So I was thinking it's a cheap place to live. And who for me? Now, if I say this is the purpose of the car, the big why and big who, now what is the most important part of the car if I'm living in it, but never driving it?
Can you bring up that slide again?
Sure. It's terrible, isn't it? It looks kind of funny, but it's very expensive where I live. So some people do actually live in cars and other places. You might be surprised. Okay, there's this car. Picture of a car just living in it. No need.
The other one.
Oh,
the different part.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Now what do we need?
The seat.
The seat. The seat.
Yeah, the driver's seat.
The driver's seat, the passenger seat, maybe air conditioner. Depends on how hot it is. Okay, what's the point? Kimberly asked you about the pumpkin. Most people say cut it in half. But if you ask why you want the pumpkin, then you share it, seeds to one person, pumpkin shell to the other. Car parts. You might just say engine, or you could stop, think, organize, plan why you want the car, who wants the car, for what purpose. You see, you get a different answer. You have a different answer if you stop, think, organize, plan why and who and what. So if you're working on your business, you might just say, I have customers. But is every customer the same? I don't think so. So you may have different kinds of customers who have a different reason they want to do business with you, who have different needs, who maybe have a different situation. So I want you to just go into breakout rooms just for 2 minutes to talk about who are you serving in your business? Is everybody exactly the same with the same needs? Or do they have different needs? The big who. Talk about the big who for your business just for 2 minutes, okay? Just like we said, why? Who exactly are you serving? Okay, let's try it. 2 minutes.
Okay. 2 minutes. All right.
Hey, I got you again.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
the randomization is interesting, but please, yeah, let's go ahead and I'm
You
keeping
can
this
answer this
recording,
one.
so you're gonna be on YouTube with your answers.
Oh, really?
But go for it.
Who would be the students, the student beneficiaries of our program, first of all? Right?
And then anything about them, do they are they fleeing from violence? Are they don't have money for college? Are they from broken homes?
Well, this is the hard part, because we have 278 students now that are beneficiaries, and every single one of them will have a different answer to that. So some of them won't have enough food for dinner at night, so they're part of our nutrition program. Some of them can't afford higher education, so we will provide college tuitions for them. Some of them don't want to go to college and want to start their own business, so that's when we bring in opportunities for Join the Journey and microfinancing and entrepreneurship workshops. So everyone's going to be different.
Wow, that's incredible. And obviously that's the challenge of all this thinking of who is, and it sounds like you guys have been on that long journey to figuring out the who.
Right. And this is where, we're a program that goes deep with every single student, because we need to find out what their barriers are. And it's not like we're going to reach 10,000 kids in a year. We're going to reach maybe 200 to 300 kids in a year, maybe 4.
Incredible. I love what you guys are doing.
Making their way back.
Okay. Okay, so Claudia, can you please tell me, can you share with everybody what's so important? Why do we need to discuss the big who? What's the reason we need to understand the big who, our customers, the different kinds?
Yeah, we identify the who so we can outline their specific needs. And in that way, we can help them in a better, optimal way, I guess.
Yeah, so different people have different needs, and we need to understand them. Otherwise, our product, our service does not support them. Exactly. And so design thinking is really strongly about understanding your stakeholders, not only customers. It could be your supplier, it could be your supply chain, distributors. So if you really want to understand your stakeholders, you can do an empathy map. You can watch the stakeholders. What are they saying? What are they doing? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? And oftentimes you do a journey map and you look at personas to represent your stakeholders. Who exactly am I serving? And you can study, the whole journey of the stakeholder and make a diagram of it, and you'll come up with completely different results depending on the stakeholder you're focusing on. If you're focusing on, like Claudia is focusing on some people who are importing, it's different than people who are exporting. And people who are exporting frozen goods versus fresh goods, it's different. And her services need to be adjusting to the different needs of the clients. That is a big part of design thinking, the customer journey. Okay, so I give you another question. Okay, everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't sleep. Okay, please imagine a tree. Imagine a tree. Okay, so open your eyes. So please describe your tree or draw your tree. Does anybody have a piece of paper you can hold up the drawing of your tree? But imagine in your mind the tree.
Who wants to share about their tree?
Thank you.
I can share faster than drawing.
Good, share.
Okay, so my tree is big and it has a thick trunk. It's 200-year old. It has strong roots, very deep, and
Ooh.
it has branches, lots of branches, but small leaves. Its produce, its fruit is green, very small green, but when it turns into certain chemical process, turns black, kind of blackish.
Wow, you just made a perfect point for me. Lindunda, did you draw one? Hold it up there. Let's see, closer.
Closer.
Doesn't look like the same tree as Claudia.
Okay, so maybe I can
Yeah.
It's frozen.
Okay, maybe I can say something about my tree.
Sure.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, so if you can see right here, so these are the roots. The roots are too big, and then this is just a mountain that gives the shade for the tree, and then the tree has a lot of branches.
Well, I just want to say that normally when we do this exercise, everyone imagines a different tree. So if you imagine a different tree, this is a kind of problem. If we're not talking about a tree, but we're talking about your business goals. If you talk to your people, your team, or your customers or suppliers, and you try to explain your goals, your objectives, they may all imagine a different one. But Claudia did a great job. She described exactly the measurements of this tree. She described the trunk, the kind of leaves, the fruit, how tall it was. If you describe in that kind of detail, you are going to all be able to imagine the same goal. So the big what, this is about the big what. Big what in measures of success. It helps everybody to close their eyes and imagine the same future, imagine the same goals together. So let's go through it. Scrappy design thinking. Big why, pumpkin. Don't just cut it in half, ask why. Why do we want it? And find a better solution. Car parts. Don't just say engine, ask why we want the car and who is going to use it, for what purpose. Now we might need a driver's seat or passenger seat, not the engine. And then imagining a tree, don't just say tree, say how tall is it? What kind of leaves? How big is the trunk? What kind of fruit? Like Claudia did. What exactly is the goal? What exactly is the measures of success? Stop, think, organize, plan, big why, big who, big what, before how. Okay, and now I'd like to give you one chance to do a very powerful exercise, which is talk about the big why not. Big why not, dark side. It is very powerful to talk about the dark side. So I want you to just spend 2 minutes imagining how to make your business worse. Okay, what could you do to disappoint your customers, to destroy your supply chain, to ruin your business? What could you do if you were determined to make your business less successful? just for fun, please make a very dark side story just for less than 2 minutes in breakout rooms, because dark side can help us see the light side. So let's do together 2 minutes of dark side, how to damage or destroy your business. Okay, please, less than 2 minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, this is an interesting concept of, how do you make your business worse? I'm sure some days we feel like that's automatic, but any thoughts? And Vanessa, thanks for joining us as well. I know, Annabelle, you work with students, so maybe if you just throw away all the books or something, or maybe you just burn down all the schoolhouses. Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Yes, if we're to stop just going to work, stop seeing those students, and we just quit teaching them or guiding them, that could be the worst for our organization.
Yeah, I think that would definitely make it worse. Vanessa, anything from you? I don't know if you have a business or have been just kind of taking in some of these concepts. I think you're with Annabelle, right?
Yes, she's one of our students at our organization, yes.
Wow, that's incredible. So I'm sure you're on the other end of that. You're sort of the customer in some ways, but that's really neat. For us at Join the Journey with the microloans, I'm sure we could just instead of giving money, we burn all their inventory or something like that. That would not help anyone, I'm sure, in that environment. So that really makes you think about how that process is. Certainly, it's very easily to destroy it, and it makes you think of how do we bring this together. So yeah, good thoughts here, and I look forward to seeing what's next on the agenda.
Sure.
I just popped in on Chamawa group. They're just having a lovely old time amongst themselves.
Are they?
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Okay. Dark side. Don't stay in the dark side, okay? Did you think about how to make things worse? Because right now we're living in a pandemic, and you know what I think of how to make it worse? Let's have an earthquake. Why don't we have a giant meteor hit the earth? Those things can happen. There's 1% chance it will happen in November, giant meteor hit the earth. So you can always make things worse, okay? But I don't like to go to the dark side because I like dark side. I like to figure out how to reverse it. So if you're willing to put down things that could make it worse, two things happen. One, you identify risks that you need to be ready for. And two, you can think of new ideas how to make things better. So I want to hear from you. Did any of you think about risks that you need to manage? Or did any of you think about things that you need to do differently when you talked about dark side? Any examples? Sasana, did you get any insights from dark side?
Yes, I did. I did. Okay, thought I was muted. I was talking about me beginning to molest or abuse any form of abuse with the children I'm supposed to work with that would draw customers away from me. And to curb that, I would have to make sure I increase on my safety lessons and teach children so that they know where to report any form of abuse they feel like have experienced. So they need to know the lines to call. They need to know what they can say to their parents. They need to make sure they know that this shouldn't be done to me. This is an accident. This is deliberate. I would be happy to beef up on safety lessons. And
Great. So thinking about what can go wrong, thinking about dark side, and even how to make things worse can give us ideas. what we need to do for risk management, and what we need to do for improvements. Any other ideas? Chimfwebe, any other comments? Okay. Okay. Well, I know it's up, the hour is up, but I want to just review. Scrappy design thinking, it's just a framework to improve your ability to get innovation results. Design thinking is not thinking about design. Design thinking is to expand possibilities and to achieve what could not be possible in the past. So this is the recipe. Have a challenge. Stop, think, organize, and plan. Ask why 5 times. Ask who. Look at stakeholders, not only customers. Ask what exactly is success. And then look at dark side before you figure out how to do it. Why, who, what, and dark side before how. Then after you do that, you can prototype. You can make prototypes. You can experiment. You can get feedback. Prototyping is a really important time into something. You have to try it out. Here's prototypes of humans. Here's a prototype of a dental device. When Zappos is a shoe company, they didn't even own any shoes when they started. They just took pictures of other people's shoes. Here's prototype of a finger sensor. And sometimes you can even prototype just with pictures or with role plays or with some screenshots. Okay, but I want to just say, knowing how is not enough. We have to do something. So I hope that you will take some action. I hope you will take some action. Confidence is not required. All we need to do is to make commitment to stop, think, organize, plan. Big why, purpose. Big who, stakeholders, including customers. Big what, success and measures of success. Go to the dark side, go to the light side, manage risk, and create possibilities that you cannot get just by thinking. This framework can double your chances of success. Don't believe me. Don't believe anything I say. Do experiment. Take necessary risks. Learn from mistakes. Fail forward like a baby learning to walk. Don't just lie there. Keep trying again and again until successful. Thank you for your time today. I'm happy to answer any questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow, I just want to jump in and say thank you, Kimberly. That was amazing. And for you guys down in Chamawa, is it? I know we're having probably a harder time to see you. Is it? It looks like it's getting actually dark, and you're using the screen. So thank you for sticking with us, and it shows your commitment. Yeah, let's open it up for questions. If you guys could stick with us, great. You got to drop off. We understand. Would love to just hear the feedback. We learned so much. It's probably hard where to begin. And I know each of you have so many different types of businesses. So please, how do you want to do it, ladies? Would they raise their hand or just come off mute?
Come off mute. Yeah, go crazy. Prasad, yes?
Yes. So I enjoyed it. You know, it's a different learning experience for me, even though I involved in some design thinking programs here in Austin, especially in the design thinking conferences. So this is really refreshing and very innovative way of engaging everybody and taking their minds on the spot, be more interactive and make it more fun. What else could we expect? That's brilliant.
Oh, Prasad, I don't like to have fun, but I'm a scientist by education. And the research proves that when you're having fun, your creativity increases 300%.
I agree. People complain on me being joyful at the work. They think, being joyful and, be enthusiastic and, that kind of a spirit would spoil the work environment. I oppose that.
It's proven by research to increase creativity 300%. Okay, Annabelle, I saw you waving your hand. Come off mute and talk to us.
Okay. Yes, I worked, and I just wanted to recognize how wonderful this Zoom was, because I have learned about the big who's and the whys that I had no idea about. And from now on, I'm going to start putting those in everything. If I think about what to do, I think, why do I want to do it? Who is it going to benefit? What is it for? So it's a really good lesson. I'd love to join the future Zoom meetings around creative design.
Thank you, Annabelle, for your commitment. I hear that she's committed to doing it. She didn't say, I will try to do it. She said, I'm going to do it. That is what's required. Thank you, Annabelle. And I'm using these ears because listening is really an important part of creativity and innovation. When you have an idea and you go to your friend and say, hey, I have this idea, I hope they say, wow, great idea, interesting, tell me more. I hope you don't have a friends like some of the people I know who say, yes, but. Everybody says yes, but. Yes, but what does it mean? Okay, what if someone asks me, do you think Adam is very smart? Yes, but. What does it mean? It means no, okay? So don't listen to people like that. If people say yes, but, they are not your innovation friend. Come to them when you're in risk management phase. They have lots of dark side thinking. In the beginning, you don't need yes, but, you need yes, and. Sure, why not? Let's try it. Let's experiment. All right, what else?
Chamawa, you guys have a question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. First of all, I want to say thank you, because her way of teaching was very simple, because she was very fun at the same time. And that was very easy for me to cope up with. I would like to get more teachings from her. And the question is, how can it be so easy for me? Because, every time it's not easy for you to tell yourself, let me stop and think. So how can it come to me frequently that I should have the reminder that I have to wait and think? Because it's not easy every time that you just have to ask yourself, okay, let me think. Because sometimes when someone asks you a question, it's like more like in our DNA, like we just respond just there and then.
Yes.
So how can we do with that, which has to be asked, so that we can make right decisions?
You're right. It is in our DNA. Human beings automatically rush to how and don't stop. So here's what I do. I put this on my desk, a little sign, stop, think, organize, plan. So it's a reminder. And then I also have what I call thinking partner. So maybe, Camille, you can maybe explain what is a thinking partner, accountability partner who can help you.
So a thinking partner is someone you've made an agreement with. It's like a pinky promise. You said, when I come to you, Kimberly, and I've got some ideas, I want you just to help me flesh them out and think about them and build on them. And when I get overloaded with all the ideas, then maybe I'll stop and say, okay, let's move to risk. But a thinking partner is an agreement to actually think with me, not against me. To think with me so we can move forward and I can get better in my ideas, and my thinking partner helps me even generate more ideas.
So okay, Yvonne. Yes, Yvonne.
And I just wanted to add that you said that it's in your DNA. So to not do that, you have to make a conscious effort, and it will get easier over time, but just keep practicing, okay? And then it will get faster and easier that you do automatically now stop, think, organize, and plan.
So I always have either a mentor, a coach, or a thinking partner. And when I want to have a better thinking, I go to this person and they remind me, Kimberly, stop, think, organize, plan. So make a deal, handshake, make a deal with your thinking partner. Everybody put your hand out. Put your hand out right now. And then say, okay, thinking partner, and hand up. I swear I will stop, think, organize, plan. Everybody say it. Come on. I promise.
I promise.
I will stop.
I promise to
Think.
stop, think,
Organize.
I will
Plan.
organize, plan.
Big Y.
Big Y.
Big
Big
Y.
who.
Big who.
Big what?
Big Y.
Big one.
Measures of success.
Measures of success.
Big why not? Dark side.
Big why not?
Why not? That side.
And how?
And
Okay.
how?
And find yourself a partner. Here's really, this works like a miracle. You find a partner and you say, hey, let's have 10-minute discussion every week. Get together, have some tea, some coffee, and say, please tell me your big, crazy dream. And your partner says, always, no matter what your dream is, your partner says, sure, why not? That's a great idea. Just for 10 minutes, you can imagine. Because if you can imagine it, then you can start to prototype it. First imagine, then do. What else? What else? Any questions, comments, or jokes?
Baby's got one.
Okay. Shinfebe, I'm happy to hear anything more from you. I appreciate your precious time. I feel so lucky to be connected to you. It's one small planet. I tell people we are just little creatures stuck on a very big rock flying through space around a big ball of fire called the sun. One planet, one people. Let's work together to help each other. Anything I can do for you, please contact me and we will be happy to support. Yay, everybody.
Yay,
can make
great.
a heart. Make a heart sign like this. Heart. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, everyone, on behalf of Join the Journey and our partners around the world, and specifically there in Chamawa, we're so grateful, and we know that just that idea of thinking differently is just super amazing, and we are excited for this journey. We're gonna probably have you guys, maybe we can get some of this. Stay tuned on maybe our channels and Instagram, bite-sized versions of this, and it's just such a great thing always and I like the concept of a thinking partner. Amazing. Well, just to wrap up, I'm remiss I didn't get a chance at the beginning to introduce Jenna Carlton, and many of you that will be seeing these Spark Talks we'll see her more. She is our Director of National Outreach and really the lead of impact for us in building this program. So Jenna, any final words from you, and what do we have to come in the coming weeks?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you to Kimberly, Yvonne, and Camille. This was great. I couldn't even have thought of a better way this meeting would go, and it's so great to see everyone participate, and I love all of the smiles. We have quite a few more of these Spark Talks. We have one every Tuesday until Christmas, so please join us. We have a lot of other topics that we're gonna go over, so I'm so excited. Thank you, everyone.
Can we do a fun picture, like a creativity picture? Everyone looking like exciting?
Yes.
Hey, good
Like
point.
like
We
make a
almost
big
missed
exciting.
the
Put your
picture.
hands up and shout. 1, 2, 3. Exciting!
Just a minute, hold on. We just
Okay,
want to
just a
walk
minute.
outside.
Just a minute. Sorry.
Okay.
You're gonna take it?
It's a little bit dark here, so we just want to walk outside and then.
Oh, great. Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
Just hang
Perfect.
on, just hang on.
And take a
Hang on.
selfie.
We
Madam,
hang on.
how are
Don't
you?
worry.
Light,
We
I
don't
think.
give up on
I
you.
was in the background. I was registering people, so that's why you couldn't see me.
Oh, we appreciate your efforts.
Okay, now we
Thank
can
you.
see you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our
beautiful.
battery is
Beautiful.
running low, so let's do it quickly, guys.
Okay,
The
quickly.
battery is dying.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Quickly.
This is great.
Yeah.
You could also
Such
take a
great
selfie.
group there. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Can you see?
beautiful.
Group.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do 2. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Yes, beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's do one more. Let's do one more with those guys spotlighted, huh? Spotlight. Okay, we got you all big. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Exciting! Great. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy today. Oh my God. Thank you so
That was
much.
wonderful.
We're so excited. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
All right. Adam, I'm happy to see you.
Yes, Emmanuel and all of you guys there. I'm glad you can join. And for everyone watching at home, this is our team. These are the leaders. Before we go, why don't you just say a couple words, Chim, Emmanuel, for our audiences at home. We still have you. I don't know if we lost connection.
Yeah.
I think they might have frozen.
Oh, they look magnificent. They're amazing. They're amazing.
Okay.
We have you back. Any final words just to tell about our audiences at home? It seems like the community is so dedicated there.
Oh yes, and they're so excited. They're happy. They are so grateful that you people, can bring them on board and just help them with their businesses.
It's excellent. Her illustrations, examples, and I was just amazed. It's like everyone was glued to the screen and they were following the lessons very well.
Great.
Oh,
well, and in the end of the day, we want to see them grow. So we look forward to seeing the journey of everyone continue to flourish there.
I'm so inspired by what you're doing. I need to be inspired because sometimes it's very, very depressing to see the world, what's happening. But when I see you and your faces and you're working together with you today, you give me hope. So I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
And we will try, I think, do we have the ability to make any of the slides available, Kimberly?
Yes, I will send. We have screenshots of these wonderful people outside, cheerful, and we also send. I will send the slides and we'll upload within a few minutes after this is over.
Wonderful.
Yay! Thank you.
Right,
thank you, my friends.
I don't know if we do, anyone has music to do a dance out, but
yes, we have it.
Cue it up, I guess.
Cue it up. I got it. Okay, I got it. Let me just share my musical screen. Oh, it may be too loud. Let's see. Share screen. Advanced music. Can you hear it?
Yeah, a little bit. This is like kind of Caribbean music, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
It's
I like it.
a humdrum.
It's amazing.
Adam,
All
you're
right,
back to
everyone.
being
Well,
host.
Hey,
So-
thanks again for joining.
all right. You're back to being host, Adam, so you can hit the recording on Facebook. You're in control again.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. Well, we'll sign off, everyone.
Thanks,
Take care.
everyone.
We'll see
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye,
Thank
Susanna.
you.
Bye,
Our
Dawn.
pleasure. Thank you,
Bye,
Claudia.
everyone.
Thank you.